What's happening, guys? Martin is back again. Just a quick review for you guys before I sell this product now on eBay. Thank you for the likes and subscriptions. Keep them coming, guys. Anytime I mention about a product going on eBay, guys, by the time I'm doing a review, it's already been sold. So unfortunately, I don't really have time to do a video about putting a product on eBay. It doesn't work that way. But guys, this is the product right today, and this is, as you can see, Rogue Man, and this one is actually by Rihanna. So this one, guys, is quite a cheapie. I think I got this for about £20, and I'm actually selling it now for about 15. It's hardly been used, and as you can see, guys, this is quite a bulky fragrance. This is 100ml, but the actual way the fragrance is packaged and everything else like that, it comes in this type of box, and for me, it's a little bit cumbersome. It's not necessarily a fragrance I would necessarily think suits this type of bottle, but nonetheless, that's what they chose to go with. So guys, as I say, the fragrance is by Rihanna, and I give you a quick highlight of the note breakdown. This is relatively cheap fragrance anyway, guys, so have a look and see online if you can get it. But the note breakdown is we've got some black pepper, we've got some amber in the base, we've got some bergamot, we've got some clementine, cedarwood, some vanilla, accord is saying, some jasmine, definitely some sandalwood in there, some musk in there, a tonka bean and patchouli. Now guys, for me, this fragrance for me is just not something I particularly enjoy, and the reason being, guys, is that it's very similar to, or not necessarily very similar to, but it's similar to Dolce & Gabbana the One, okay? But the difference is, this to me smells like a lot cheaper version. Now, just smelling this, again, I've worn this, but I don't really like the smell of it. The tonka bean is very heavy. So if you imagine the opening, guys, when you have Dolce & Gabbana One, and you have that type of slightly grapefruit, slightly cardamom, coriander sort of smell, this goes along those lines. But what happens is, when it starts to get into the mids and the dry down into the base, those elements seem to go away. They seem to dissipate, and what you get more so, guys, is a very strong blast of tonka bean. To me, to the point where it's merely a case of you having tonka bean and sandalwood. That's what it smells like to me. So in the opening, yes, I do get an element of the Dolce & Gabbana the One in the opening. I do get that in the opening, but it's the dry down, guys, where it lets it down for me. And I do enjoy tonka-based fragrances, as those people that know for Prada and Luna Rosa, a lot of that is tonka bean in the base, and they probably have slightly more powdery notes on top of that. But for this one, guys, it comes down to sandalwood, tonka bean, and maybe a type of musk in the base. Not too musky to the point I'd say it's like a Middle Eastern fragrance, but you're definitely getting the tonka bean, the sandalwood. See, if not musk, then maybe the amber going in there, guys. But for me, it just doesn't really work. It's loud, it'll work in the club, guys. If you do like this one, let me know your thoughts. But just for me, it just wasn't necessarily high on my list, and I've chosen to sell it. The reason being, again, ultimately, guys, it's just a little bit too sweet for me. With the Dolce & Gabbana One, for me, it's slightly more balanced. So you do get that sweetness, but it's actually slightly more balanced with, again, the grapefruit side of things. It's not just about the tonka bean like this one. You're getting a grapefruit in Dolce & Gabbana One. You're getting that element of, as I say, whether it be coriander, something else is there, guys. So it smells slightly more refined compared to this one. So in a way, guys, if you've not had your nose on this one, have a look, have a sniff. Let me know your thoughts. But ultimately for me, guys, it just wasn't for me. It's too loud in respect of the tonka bean. It will last. I got about 2 hours in this one, but at the end, I just couldn't enjoy the fragrance because it was just too loud on my skin. And I don't like fragrances that are so sweet. Sometimes I think with these cheaper fragrances, you do get a slight sniff of maybe a slight synthetic element to it. And that's what it smells like to me. It's very loud tonka bean, but again, it smells slightly screechy to some extent for me. So that's my review on this one, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Martinez. See you guys soon with another review. Thank you for the likes, comments, subscriptions. Keep them coming, and I'll see you soon.